Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Automation Empire. We are back in the black again. This number is actually going up over time rather than down, which is a very good spot, exactly where I wanted to be. The claw station here it's working okay. It's working as designed. I'm not quite sure if it's as fast as where we were with bots, but I can see just by watching this run that it's going to scale up a little bit better. I don't think I have stuff optimally done here. I think 4 rows is probably a little bit too much. I mean, the 4th one goes, but just not very often. For the most part, what it does is sit, and it does what this gold one here is doing, is it's just kind of sitting around looking for opportunities. And it grabs one every now and then, but whenever it does grab one, it's of course stealing from these down here, making them run less efficiently. So yeah, I think 3 is probably a good number there. Maybe even 2 would work. 4 works though. I mean, it's just not running full time. There's a lot of bouncing back and forth for these guys, and that's fine. It may actually overcompensate because you have this situation here where this claw is just gonna hang out here, and as soon as a truck gets up to it, we'll fill it up. I don't know. It seems to be working out well though. Couple things I've learned from the experience that we just went through. One, it's okay to completely delete something. Just pause the game and keep it paused because the taxes will get you in the end. Another thing that I've learned is never delete your only sole revenue stream and then unpause the game because that gets you as well. Electric costs, one of the things, taking out the electricity, I mean, that does help. But if you look here at our balance sheet, monthly power costs are currently at $38,000. It's the taxes. It's the taxes that get you, just like in real life. And I got a little information on how the tax system works. It's basically a tax on your total profit that you have made since you started the game. It's a 2% tax over all the profit that you've made. So it keeps track of all the profit you've made and taxes you 2% of that. And that's where that comes from. Now, what that is trying to do is basically prevent you from setting up something like this that does make money and then going out for a couple of hours or leaving it running overnight and waking up and having, $1 billion. As you grow, you get taxed more, or as you grow financially, you get taxed more, and it kind of evens out over time. So you can't just sit here and be stagnant. You always have to be expanding, making things more efficient, and that's that. And I did not know that at the time, and now I do. Which is a good bit of information to know. I emailed the developers about it. That's where this information is coming from. So yeah, there's a pool, a tax pool. I think they called it a profit pool. They called it that the game keeps track of, and you get taxed 2% off that monthly. And the only way to avoid it is to grow faster, but it'll always catch you in the end. So you always be expanding. Always be expanding. All right, so my original intent with this was to use the gold from here and the iron from here in order to set up combiners to make capacitors to send them out here to make more money. That was the plan until we ran out of money. That put a dent in it real quick. I think I'm going to leave this as it is right now. We'll have the iron and gold as our revenue stream, and maybe look over here on this side of the world for something else we can combine. I noticed we've got some iron right here, and we've got some coal right here. We've got some coal right here and some iron right here. So maybe setting up. If we look at our recipes. Where'd the recipes go? Right here. We can combine iron and coal in a combiner to make steel plates. And steel plates sell for a little bit more, 1,000 more than gold does right now. Granted, there's a 20% bonus on it right now that'll go away as we start exporting it, but it'll still be our biggest seller. Not only that, but we need steel for things. We need it for the train. We're not that far away from the train. And anything else needs steel? Maybe the rocket? Okay, you need 300 of it. So we need it for science. We need it for money. Sounds like a pretty good deal to me. So I want to train in the iron from here, or the iron, coal from here, the iron from over here, I believe. And go ahead and get this guy set up and running like right here, like very, very close to the trucks here, so we can send that stuff out quickly. And maybe once we get a little bit more financially stable, we can build some research off here and start doing our research off that as well. So I think rather than do the processing out there, I think I'd want to do it in here instead, just all in one big unit. So we'll do all refining, all of our refining of both things, and do our combining in one building. And we'll just see if that works. So, okay, we need a building. We need a factory. How big of a factory do we need? I'm not sure. I think we're going to need, like, at least 3, maybe 4 spaces for the combiners. 1, 2, 3, and we'll put a couple of extra in here just as grace. And then we're going to need 3, 4, maybe 5 to do our refining. Let's see if we can do it with this, and if we can't, then we can't. All right, so refining setups, we've done that a million times. Where do we want to start that? Maybe right there, and right there. That's not even. It's not even close. And we've only got 3 patches, so I think it would be good to do that just with 1. We're going to have train tracks running in the back here. Or maybe on the side. I don't know. I haven't decided. Let's do that. Let's get a crater here. Oh, do I have to place that thing first? Can I place that second? No. No, I cannot. So you will feed into... do I want to pause? No, our profit should be good. Feed into a crate machine. You will take that out, and let's see, our refineries. We're gonna need a belt space, and then another belt space, and we can build our refineries off of that. Sorry, it's been a while since I've made a refinery. So 1, 2, 3, like that. So you'll come down and you will go directly in. Like that. Okay, that will be that side. And over here, we'll do the same thing. Only mirrored. Did I go directly down? No, I went 1 out. Did I need to go 1 out? I did. Okay, and that goes to about here. Before it goes in. Like that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I've done these a million times, but I feel like it's been a while since I've created one. So 2 and 2. And then you'll go that way, you'll go that way, you'll go that way, you'll go that way. No, that was totally not right. You go that way, you go that way. Okay, and our output belt will be right there. Those will be crates, and that just so happens to be exactly what we need. And I did the exact same thing over here. Okay, let's fix that. There, 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 and we'll get that figured out later. Okay, so there's our refining. Okay. We're going to send that out to one of these. Can those turn? No, they can't. Okay, so we'll have to figure out where that goes. All right, let's go ahead and pull out our combiner. These are going to be fed from claw trains. And then there's going to be a space, and then another space, and then another space, and then another space, for a total of 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And we'll need some transport belts here. A 1 length, a 2 length, a 1 length, a 2 length, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and then load, 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 and then finally unload, 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 and unload. All right, we need to suck up from there. And spit out there. Something like that. And minecart track to collect all the goodies. Okay, and that needs to probably, I'm guessing, feed into a tank. That's as far as we can take a tank, huh? That's not optimal. Let's put it, can we fit it right here, do you think? No. We can take this back, because this just needs 1 straight piece underneath it. And if we use our squiggle, we can use our squiggle, but I don't think we can suck up from the squiggle. No, so we'll have to put that right there, which is unfortunate, because I was thinking I could bring a track into the side to pull this stuff out if we needed to someday. Is there any reason why we can't take this over 1? Or take this down 1? No, it would be over 1, right? Be over 1 this direction. I think we'd be okay. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. We'll just play it where it lies. All right, so that right there, and that right there, and you know what? We need the space for. Oh, except we're not gonna have enough room. We might be able to do 2 cars. We shouldn't need more than 2 cars, right? You guys make at 1 per 9 seconds. And they actually are going to make 2 per 9 seconds. I'm hoping, because we're giving it 2 inputs, and it should make 2 outputs. I don't know. We'll have to see. If this doesn't work, we'll do something else. All right. So, all right. So we gotta get claw trains going now. Let's take this out. I think I want to take it up like that, just to kind of get it out of the way. And we'll store. Those are going to be unload stations. I don't know. We'll put 3 down. And yeah, that will be good. All right, so claw train. We want a claw train that is moving over these guys. Basically, you to right there, and then another claw train that is moving over these guys. And someone in the comments had mentioned that to do this so that you can make that shorter. I think I did it the opposite as I was designing this. But thank you for that tip. I agree. It's a good one. Okay, and then we just decide which one goes where. Let's take you up here, since you're right here. And we want to take that just a little bit past, something like that. And that would make this one come up and go up that direction. And then just a wee bit past. All right, then I want a pickup station here. And a drop-off station here. Here. Don't have a good angle there. And here. And here. Oh no, I did that opposite, right? I did not do that right. Okay, we'll fix that. I was complimenting them on the good idea, and then I just totally did not do the idea. That needs to be okay. So there's a little space here for some go back and forth. You actually need to go here. There we go, and we'll put a pickup there, and that'll go a little bit further. I'm thinking size 3 for these, since we've got three places to put stuff. All right, and that will you'll stop here, and you'll connect up to that one. Okay, much better. All right, you're the first one, so we want to skip every 2. You're the second one, we want to skip every 1. You're the second, we skip every 1. You're the first, we skip every 2. Alrighty, and now all we need are a couple of trains coming in to feed this contraption. And I think I'm just gonna, that should be in the middle there. So if we put a window here and a window there, we should be able to run the track just straight out. Like that. You'll go that way to go get iron. And you will go this way, but we'll go ahead and take you up. Because coal is over there somewhere. All right, let's go ahead and hook these guys up. And I know I have that other coal mine over there. I haven't forgotten about it. I'm kind of keeping that as a bank that doesn't pay interest. But, you know, it'll get used someday, and I've got some cash over there stashed should I find myself needing it. It may happen again. No, yep. You're right. You're right. Okay, so that'll go out there. We'll go ahead and raise up the track. Set that at height level 2. And go ahead and squiggle this guy so they get connected. There we go. That looks good there. All we're lacking is a bit of power. And boom, boom, boom. Mine carts. It's like a little sub-puzzle game of trying to hook these guys up. That goes there. Can we make that turn? We can. All right, so that's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it'll work. I will take that back. Output. Let's see. Let's trim this off. And I have that delete key bound. I don't know why I don't use it. Sometimes it's just fun to click on things. Makes me feel like I'm doing something. Okay, I totally lost that. Again, it's fun to click. That needs to come basically about there. Drop that. Okay. And if you're curious, one thing I was playing with in one of the test factories, We can open a window up top like we do for the claw trains and have our trains actually come through the second level if you have these set up that way. It's hasn't been totally practical in any of my builds yet, but it sure is cool to know that you can do things like that. Okay, so where is power? Power is over here. All right, we're gonna have to cross the road. And there's been a couple of, at least one update to the game since I played last. And I have not seen if what has changed. I don't know if, like, you know, I've been running, the power doesn't transfer, like, through factories. That's why I've been running around it. I don't know if anything like that has been modified. Well, that worked because we just lost power. I tell you what, let's go ahead and pause. We'll run these power poles. Let's run them at the back. I know that's not efficient, but they'll get in the way of the claw trains. And I guess just running it along the tracks would be good. That gets those hooked up. Let's hop over the mountain here. We should be able to place another one of these. There we go. That should get us back up. 94 out of 120. We're almost up to what we were before we shut everything down. And let's see, what are we missing here? We're going to need a train here. We'll add 1, 2, 3, 4... I forget what I was running. I think it's, we'll do 4. Oh, we're catching it early. We can easily expand it later. And let's see, the last thing, we're going to need a train here, at least 1, probably 2. And right here, we're actually going to need another crate maker. Because eventually, what I want to do is send this out to be sold right now. Send that out to an unload station. Okay. What have I forgotten? Claws. And let's see, that station's correct. All right, that station's correct. Make it so. And we'll just see what we forgot. All right, let's see. I don't think we did these. Nope. Let's get those taken care of. 2 and 1. 2 and 1. And our comeback there is a little bit long. It's probably the same for coal as well. All right, well, let's get this started. All right, and while that's building up a little bit, let's go ahead and build a couple of more stations here. Let's see, I want a claw train picking up from there, one picking up from there. That's going to be close, isn't it? Grab door. Door. Am I going to be able to do that? I don't think that I am. I think I'm going to have to. I think I'm going to have to waste another window. That's fine. We'll get a lot of good natural light in here. It makes good working conditions for whoever's working here. Okay, take that down. You'll get picked up there. Take that down. You'll get picked up there. Take that back a little bit. Take that back a little bit. And I was going to do basically just size 3 trains here, I think. I think we've got a short enough distance where doing the 6 thing with all the logic isn't going to make a lot of sense. We'll certainly see, though. Okay, so another one there, and look at that. Steel. Fantastic. Alright, so add claw trains. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And this way we don't have to worry about any of the gating or anything like that. It's such a short trip that I don't know that we're gonna worry about it. I don't even know if we have enough where it would fit. All right, so how are we looking here? Okay, so looks like coal's leading a little bit, which makes sense since the factory for iron, or the mine for iron, is a little bit further away. Are you guys like stocking up, like backing up? Not really. And you're able to suck out. Okay, that's filling up. The mines work at roughly 1 per 10 seconds. These run at roughly 1 per 3 seconds. And these run at 1 per 9 seconds. So the ratio here should be correct-ish. I believe we should be running okay. That's making 1 craft per 9 seconds. And we've got 1 crate machine that runs at... Oh, it's 2 per 9 seconds. Alright, so that's going to end up backing up. I didn't think about that. Alright, so we got issues. But we should be able to double this up on the other side. Let's see, did I make that 2 spaces off? It appears that I did. We want, that's the other one. Okay, so we'll feed those on both sides. And go ahead and crate out those items. All right, and then I think we actually want to run one of these claw trains on this other side. Do like that. Pickup station, can I copy that? Yes, I can. That should get you... Oh, you've disappeared. Okay. Let's add you back. Okay, and while that one's waiting on a truck, we need to modify this one because it needs to be grabbing... It needs to be grabbing from the end. Why can't I build there? Oh, because I'm in the middle of a window. That makes sense. All right. Just like that. Okay, and I think it may be a good idea to actually put one of these guys, like right here, now that I'm looking at it. Turn it on, maximum crates 0. This one I'm not as concerned about. But we'll do it anyway. It's only $1,000. What's $1,000 amongst friends? All right, that's gonna back up, but that should work. If this tank backs up, these two should even out over time. Oh no! Another situation here. What's this situation? This is full of coal, and it's gonna cause that to back up. Didn't think about that. We can turn this on, which basically destroys any crate that comes through it. That is not a permanent solution. They automatically do the empty crates will automatically fall through. The full ones will stay, though, unless you turn on that option, and it'll go in and delete them as they come through. Okay, that's unclogged us. That's looking much better. This logic is busted. Maximum crates. Sorry about that. All right, and I think this works. We are combining steel. We are selling that, and we should be making a little bit more money. Let's just see as we roll out here. We'll go ahead and follow this truck right here. That is kind of rude, just pulling out right in front of that guy. I don't blame him, though. He has got steel to sell. Wait for it. $15,970. All right, I will take it. Extra $5,000 per car, every couple of cars. I don't think is going to send us over the moon or anything, but it's definitely a good start. I'd be curious how that guy only had 2 crates. Oh, we don't have a stopper block back here. I guess that would explain why he only had 2 crates. All right, well, not running great, not running the best in the world, but we are producing steel. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode where, I don't know if I want to go for some more kind of hits like this. We could easily grab the iron, and there's gold around the side of this hill. And then we've got some coal over there. That would probably be helpful as well. But thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.